The level of the angels in Dragon Ball Super is quite intimidating, don't you agree? But what if I told you that Goku and Vegeta could reach these levels? Think about it. What have the Saiyans been best known for since we were introduced to the Zenkai? The tremendous ability to absorb an opponent's ki and merge with it. This was evident with Vegeta, who, by training with Whis and Goku, was able to reach Super Saiyan Blue and God forms without needing a ritual. And in Goku's case, even after using the ritual to infuse the God energy within him, he continued to masterfully use that divine ki after his God form ended. So, it's clear that those who train with Whis are capable of assimilating his ki. This is because, in the anime, Goku and Vegeta train intensely with him, yet landing a hit on him is an extremely difficult task. Whis, as an angel, possesses abilities far superior to those of the Saiyans. During training, Whis frequently demonstrates his superiority by easily dodging Goku and Vegeta's attacks. But what if they managed to hit him? They would certainly assimilate his ki too and could infuse it into themselves. With this, Goku, who already utilizes his natural instinct, might surpass this barrier and reach new heights. Want to know more about this? Stick with us, and let's get into the video. Goku's current state in Dragon Ball Super, in terms of strength, is far greater than before. We have two phases between Dragon Ball Z and the current Dragon Ball Super. The first phase is the Super Saiyan phase, where the power was a common trait of the Saiyan race's gene. The current phase, which we are in now, involves deities, transformations of gods or deities, as you prefer, and their derivations. If I told you that the introduction of the Super Saiyan God phase, which started back then and was used by Goku as we saw, is merely a gateway for Goku and Vegeta to go further, elevating their ki to the limit, possibly becoming new gods of destruction or even reaching the level of an angel, we would be discussing that exactly. Goku might be moving toward the level of angels and could even become a guide for the gods of destruction in the future. Up until now, he has handed the ki to Earth, so to speak, to the current beast Gohan, who, in theory and practice, is capable of protecting Earth alongside his mentor Piccolo. And right in this new phase, who is paired alongside them is one of the most formidable enemies they have ever faced. Do you know who it is? Comment below. Speaking of new phases, make sure to like, subscribe, and activate the bell icon. So, have you figured out who it is? It's the Emperor of Universe 7, Frieza. He is currently the greatest potential threat to the Z Warriors and to the balance of Universe 7. This is proof that Goku will need to confront him to approach the level of angels. Frieza and his lineage are anomalies with tremendous evolutionary capabilities. So much so that their home planet is not even mentioned, and currently in Universe 7, canonically, only Frieza and his father, King Cold, are known. It's possible that even Beerus might have destroyed Frieza's home planet and species, knowing his evolutionary capacity, and kept only Frieza and his father alive to control. Perhaps a video on this topic would be interesting, right? Since Frieza shows in one of the final chapters of the manga that he is no longer interested in the Saiyan race and has bigger plans, could he be seeking revenge against Beerus? Let me know if you want to hear more about this theory. Anyway, back to Goku, who might be heading towards the ultimate challenge against Frieza, who claims to be superior to him and Vegeta at present. To ascend to the level of angels, Goku would need to prove the angels' ki with his fists and assimilate it. Perhaps this is why the angels do not deactivate their superior instinct, because maybe no mortal can withstand the ki they carry. The ones who can absorb their energy, like Merus, who broke the angelic laws to help Goku by fighting Moro, a sorcerer from the Heater's race, show us that angelic energy is different. Moro managed to touch Merus in Chapter 63 when Merus directly engaged in the fight to help Goku and others. Moro absorbed energy. He had the ability to drain the vital energy from planets and living beings to increase his own power. This made him extremely dangerous and difficult to defeat. But as angelic energy is different, he could not assimilate it, unlike the Saiyan's abilities. At least Goku and Vegeta, with their Zenkai boost, a significant increase in power Saiyan's experience after recovering from severe injury or near death, might have a similar synergy. It's like Naruto and Kurama, where Naruto could use both the chakra of the fox and his own energy. The Saiyan ki combined with the damage received might make them stronger, as long as the Saiyan host doesn't die, thus merging with the damage and growing stronger. It's just a theory of mine, but it makes sense. We see how Goku gained the current Ultra Instinct, which he unlocked through a divine technique, at least in the anime, as he unlocked it through Master Rashi in the manga. Goku first achieved Ultra Instinct during the Tournament of Power in the anime, after being hit by his own Genkidama, which he threw at Jiren. The resulting explosion put him in a state of near death, triggering the Ultra Instinct. This aligns with my theory since the Genkidama is a divine technique created by the Kai, which he learned after crossing the snake path in Dragon Ball Z to train with the Kai to fight the Saiyans. He absorbed this technique, thus accessing a level above what he was in terms of divine ki. Later, he managed to reactivate this form when pressured by Kefla, a fusion of caulifla and kale. This time, he didn't need such an extreme external stimulus, showing he was beginning to master the technique. Goku's natural instinct, also known as True Ultra Instinct, is an evolution of Ultra Instinct. Goku continued to train with Whis, who encouraged him to find his own version of Ultra Instinct instead of just imitating his master. During the battle against Gas on planet Cereal, Goku had a significant revelation upon hearing a message from his father, Bardock. This helped him understand his own identity and the nature of Ultra Instinct. Goku realized he needed to embrace his Saiyan roots and trust his own strength, leading to a deeper understanding of Ultra Instinct, allowing him to access a purer and more natural version of this form. These events not only strengthened Goku physically, but also helped him grow internally, allowing him to master Ultra Instinct in a unique and personal way. It's not just about accessing the technique or ki itself, but using and mastering one's own style to become stronger. We also see this with Vegeta, who, in my opinion, best masters the hidden strength of the Saiyans in mastering the ki of others and taking it for himself. His current technique is very much based on this. It's like an enhanced Zenkai, a phase 2 that makes him a growing monster in battle. Vegeta learns and masters Ultra Ego through rigorous training and a significant change in his mindset. Vegeta learns Ultra Ego during his training with Beerus, the god of destruction. Beerus teaches Vegeta that Ultra Ego is a technique that allows the user to access the destructive power of the gods of destruction. To access Ultra Ego, Vegeta must adopt a fierce and destructive mentality, fully embracing his ego and warrior nature, allowing destruction to fuel his power. Vegeta first uses Ultra Ego during his battle against Granola. He realizes that, as he takes damage, his power increases as long as he maintains the correct mentality. Mastering Ultra Ego requires Vegeta to maintain his resistance and mental control. If he loses resistance, the power of Ultra Ego decreases. Vegeta continues to refine this technique through battles and ongoing training. When Vegeta activates Ultra Ego, his hair and eyes turn purple, and he gains a flaming purple aura. His musculature also becomes more defined. Ultra Ego allows Vegeta to use the destructive power of the gods of destruction, making him extremely powerful and dangerous. This aligns perfectly with Saiyan genes: observing, fighting, absorbing, and using. This is what makes them incredible and explains why Beerus had to intervene against this race. But you might argue that anyone can access this destructive power, as is the case with Beerus, other gods, and Toph. Toph is a candidate to succeed Vermaud as the god of destruction of Universe 11. He can access the power of destruction, becoming extremely powerful. But Vegeta's case is different. As a Saiyan, he not only accesses the energy of destruction but also absorbs energy for himself, making him stronger through mere exchanges of blows, without using any type of magic like Moro or Android Cell, who absorbed energy differently. It's a natural trait of the race, and tends to evolve more and more. Even though Goku's instinct was not exclusively divine in the manga, we can consider it up to a certain point of evolution due to his training with Whis. That's all for now, folks. I've said a lot, coherent and perhaps incoherent, but leave your feedback and thanks for watching until the end. See you next time.